we all have our reasons to make excuses, especially when we're at school and we have to use the restroom and we come up with the stupidest excuse that's probably not even possible. Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to the bottom. Let's rewind that. Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes. Funny story. I almost said, welcome to the restroom. I don't know where that came from. Anyway, I thought I'd just keep that clip in there because I thought it was kind of funny. Anyway, today. I just could not stop laughing. I don't know where that came from. But anyway, today in this video, I'm gonna tell you guys a very funny story that happened when I was in middle school, and one of my classmates decided he needed to use the restroom, and he made up the dumbest excuse as possible to let the teacher let him go to the restroom. So this is a story just to let you guys know, you should never be going to the bathroom in the middle of class, especially if you're in middle and high school. But I know we have moments where we have to use the restroom when we didn't think about using the restroom beforehand, but this kid in my class decided to make up the stupidest excuse that he ever could come up with for my teacher to let him go to the restroom. And and I'm gonna be honest, it is very hilarious, and it was probably the dumbest excuse I had ever heard a guy say in order to let a teacher let him use the restroom. So this is a story just to let you guys know you should always go to the restroom when you have breaks at school, especially if you're in high school and middle school. I mean, in elementary school, it may be okay to use the restroom during class because you're younger, but when you're older, you should know better not to use the restroom during class, or ask a teacher if you can use the restroom, or come up with excuses to let the teacher make the teacher let you go to the restroom. So this is a story about how this one kid came up with the lamest excuse that not even my teacher believed, but my whole class was laughing at him because he made up the most silliest excuse in order to get the teacher to let him go to the restroom. So I'm gonna get started, and I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I hope you find it funny. So this story began about 18 years ago. I was in the 7th grade. I was in my 5th period, which was my English class. I had the same teacher at the time for English. And she was pretty nice. But sometimes she was kind of mean and stuff. But anyway, she was kind of on and off nice and mean. So she was strict and stuff, and my class the bell had just rang in my English class, and my teacher's getting ready to do a lesson that she had planned. I don't remember what she was having us do. I think she was making us do some journaling, or we were reading Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry, which was the book she had assigned in class. And then all of a sudden, this kid, I'm gonna call him Restroom 6, I'm gonna name him Period, just because he made this really dumb excuse to go to the restroom to have his saying he had his period. So anyway, I was gonna name him Restroom whatever number he had, but anyway, so this kid raises his hand and asks my teacher,
"Can I go to the restroom.
So if you're in middle and high school, you probably know you should never be going to the restroom during class. You should only go to the restroom when you have a break. And this kid obviously did not go to the restroom when he had a break. And then my teacher goes, no, you can. Can't go to the restroom right now. So then all of a sudden, this kid comes up with probably like the lamest excuse I have ever heard a male classmate say. And he just tells my teacher,
I'm on my period.
So I'm like, I don't know what this kid was thinking, but I don't know why he told the teacher he was on his period. It was the weirdest thing ever. My whole class starts laughing, and I don't really laugh because I think it's kind of weird. I'm like thinking in my head, I'm like, dude, that is the lamest excuse to ever tell a teacher. And my teacher looks at him like that. And she goes, you don't have, and she's thinking like this, thinking in her head or something, you don't have a period, nice try. And she wasn't even laughing because she didn't find it funny. I didn't even find it funny either. I thought it was like the lamest excuse he could ever think of. And the rest of my class starts laughing. So finally, although my teacher doesn't believe this kid, she just like continues to start teaching the class. And then the kid gets up and then he just walks to the door. And she goes, where are you going? He goes, I have to go to the restroom. And then my teacher just goes, you can go, but you have to take a tardy. So the kid just leaves to go to the restroom. This is restroom 6 or whatever number I said. And my class is just like laughing like hysterically because they are laughing almost the entire time because they find what that kid said was funny. I didn't even find it funny. I just thought it was a really stupid excuse because I can't believe he told the teacher he had his period. I mean, looking back now, I think it's kind of funny, but when I first heard it, I thought it was like the dumbest excuse I have ever heard. So the kid goes to the restroom. I think he's gone for like a big majority of the class, or I mean like most of the class time, so we don't see him. We don't see him, and then he like comes back and we're all leaving and my teacher looks at him like that because she was not very happy with his little joke he made. He did not think it was very appropriate. When everyone else thought it was pretty funny. So he has to stay after class while we all leave to go to our next class. And I think she had a chat with him about how it was not appropriate for him to tell the whole class he had his period when he doesn't even have a period. It was just like really weird. I just go off and head to my class, which was science class, and I'm still thinking about how dumb that excuse was for that kid to make because it's not possible. But sometimes kids make up the lamest excuses they could ever come up with. So the moral of the story is if you have to go to the restroom, do not come up with the lame excuse like you have your period if you're a guy. It is like the lamest excuse that you could ever tell a teacher. I mean, I understand we all like to be funny and we all like to make people laugh, but you have to be careful when you're making other people laugh at school because some people may not feel comfortable with you saying that. Some people may think it's kind of weird or something. And teachers are very smart, so they technically will not believe you if you're a boy and you say you have your period. It's like the lamest excuse to ever try to get a teacher to let you use the restroom during class. So just think before you say stuff like that. I mean, I understand we all like to make people laugh, but think about those things before you say them because you probably will end up getting in trouble with a teacher, and she'll probably think it's like a really bad lame. So that was a story about how a kid tried to trick my teacher into letting him use the restroom because he said he had his period. I hope you guys liked the video. I hope it gave you a good laugh. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes. And I'll see you in another video soon.